Yeah, so I think it's fair to say that Austin Mcbroom seems to be slightly losing his mind. And the only reason why I say seems to be is because there is a lot of question marks as to whether this is real in the first place. But regardless if this is real or not, what he is posting online is so bizarre. Because if it is real, it's stuff that doesn't really need to be online, so it's slightly embarrassing. And if it's not real, why are you faking this? It's slightly embarrassing. But either way, my last video talking about the Ace family was talking about how they have announced their divorce. Now that in itself was already kind of up in the air because a lot of people just seem to believe that they were never married in the first place. These are kind of rumors that we've heard so many different YouTubers and TikTokers who know Catherine and Austin personally talking about throughout the years. The fact that the relationship is just for show and Austin goes around just sleeping with people left, right and center and everything that's posted online is fake. Which I still don't know if I believe or not because yes, we've seen Austin definitely tries going around trying to sleep with women. Like, so many people have exposed messages between the two of them. But they also have kids together. I think they have 2 kids together, right? So I would like to think that their whole relationship isn't fake, or maybe it once was and they broke up on good terms and kept the channel going. I don't know. To me, it's always seemed like maybe they just have an open relationship, or at least on Austin's side of the relationship, because I don't think we've ever heard any rumors about Catherine, like, cheating or anything. But yeah, either way, since this apparent divorce, Austin Mcbroom has been posting a lot on Snapchat, which is kind of why the stuff we're talking about today, I'm not really sure if I believe, like, at all. Because if you don't already know, a lot of TikTokers and YouTubers and celebrities are moving over to Snapchat because they pay a ridiculous amount of money for views. Like, I'm talking way more than YouTube pays per views, way more than TikTok pays for views, of course. Like, they're paying a stupid amount to get people over there. And it's so little to no effort at all for the people posting the videos, right? There's no editing, you don't have to come up with any crazy ideas or anything like that. It is quite literally just taking your phone out, recording a Snapchat, and making sure that the last thing that you post on Snapchat is something that people want to click. A lot of people use, like, thirst traps and stuff like that. And people are raking in millions from this. I know Harry Jowsey, who was on, like, Too Hot to Handle, spoke about how much money he was making on there, and it was a stupid amount of money. So Austin, being Austin, when he hears that there's money involved in something, he goes for it, and that's exactly what he's doing on Snapchat right now. So he first of all started posting videos just talking about the breakup itself.
This was a quick decision for us, but it's not. Her and I have been fighting for our relationship for a little while now. And like I said, we really sacrificed our happiness for our children.
I mean, again, right, if this is real, it's just stuff that doesn't need to be on the internet, does it? I know Austin and Catherine have put, like, their lives for the past 10 years on the internet, and they've put their children's whole lives on the internet, so they're used to this, but it's a divorce. Like, your kids are gonna grow up and see this one day. It doesn't need to be online. But that video, by far, is the most normal video that Austin has posted within the last week. And in fact, the more and more we go through this, it just gets stranger. I mean, here's a sneak peek as to what you could expect from Austin Mcbroom's content if he couldn't just film his kids 24/7.
I can do cartwheels. I can do backflips.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say that he's lucky he made a family channel. This next video I want to show really isn't for any specific reason. It is just incredibly cringe.
Next question. Do you plan on remarrying one day?
What was that little giggle at the end? Yeah, so a bit of a theme going on Austin Mcbroom's Snapchat is that he really is seemingly trying to play, like, the pick-me character. We'll see more of it later. But it does feel like the type of thing you would maybe post on your Snapchat story when you were in, like, secondary school and you wanted a girl's attention.
Don't be nasty. Do not be nasty. I mean, what you trying to see? what you trying to see? No. I'm just playing. Y'all nasty. Y'all so nasty.
Yeah, Austin, please do us all a favor and never do that again. And then this is where we move on to Sickgate. I haven't really heard anyone say that, but I'm gonna call it that. Where Austin went on to post a ridiculous amount of stories talking about the fact that he was ill. But it kind of got to the point where people were thinking, are you really ill though? Or are you lying? I mean, Austin Mcbroom lying isn't exactly a hot take. But again, it does seem very pick-me. It does seem like he just wants, like, sympathy here. I mean, it started off with this picture saying woke up with a fever, where he is, like, posed for the camera with his eyes shut, like, oh my god, who took the picture? He then goes on and makes some videos talking in this really exaggerated voice that you'd probably put on if you were trying to get a day off school and pretend to be ill.
Oh god, yo. I finally just got out of bed. I got chills and a fever. I've been sweating from head to toe.
No one actually uses that voice when they're ill. Like, yeah, you're not exactly gonna sound like you're ecstatic or anything, but you don't talk like that. Oh my god, guys, I'm so ill right now, can't you tell?
Hopefully I don't have the C word.
Hopefully I don't have the C word. I'm assuming he's talking about COVID there, but I don't know why I find it so funny that he said the C word. I mean, his next caption is also one of my personal favourites, and it just says, "You ever just lay on the ground in the shower?" And no, Austin, my shower is definitely not big enough to lay on flat on the ground. We're not all millionaires, you know? I could maybe like squat or like sit with my legs crossed or something like that, but lay on the shower, it's not really happening.
I feel like I gotta throw up.
I mean, if he is really ill, I probably shouldn't laugh, but fucking hell, what was that picture? I'm sick. Why have you got someone to take this picture, Austin? I mean, he's dedicated to the content, so maybe that deserves some credit. But yeah, with all these Snapchat stories, I do feel like maybe Austin and Catherine are potentially using this situation to promote their Snapchat so they can get a stupid amount of money. Because it's no secret by now that Austin and Catherine's financial decisions of the past few years haven't exactly been great. I mean, they've hosted a bunch of events that have been big failures. They've lost a lot of money, went into a lot of lawsuits. So this is a business venture. It's kind of risk-free, right? Because they are just posting videos and stuff to Snapchat. And what's one way to get the biggest audience possible? Fake a divorce. In their case, you know, the power couple. I mean, the power couple to a very specific demographic. I mean, the vast majority of people definitely would not call them that now. I mean, here's a picture that Austin posted, a story of him crying, saying, "So much love make you want to cry." Again, it's very like high school, isn't it? Like, why are you posting a picture of you crying on your Snapchat story? I don't get it. He's also posted this picture, which is one of my personal favorites, where he says, "I can't sleep," and clearly has the light on. Like, maybe turn it off, that might help. Now, a lot of people started assuming that Austin Mcbroom was faking being ill, so Catherine didn't kick him out of the house, and I really wouldn't put that past him. Now, I am personally under the impression that this could be fake, so I'm not sure if that is true. But Austin did post a story kind of reacting to this theory.
Lately, obviously, people have been saying all types of shit, right? What'd you say? What'd they say the other day? Because I was sick?
They got you on there when you posted like when you were sick, waking up from where were you? Like in the shower. They said Austin doesn't want to leave the house.
So he's acting
like he's sick.
When I heard that was the funniest shit ever because I could really see someone doing that type of shit.
Yeah, same. I could really see you doing that, to be honest.
Imagine I was really acting like I was sick, so I didn't have to move out. Like, that sounds crazy.
I mean, to be fair, when we talk about the stuff that we're about to talk about, that doesn't seem too crazy.
So I'm in my new home, so if anybody thought that I was faking like I was sick.
Yeah, so as you just said there, he's in his new home, right? Now, I don't know what the crack is with his new home, but apparently he can't move in for whatever reason. Like I said, I don't really know the ins and outs of why he can't move into the new house permanently, but he has actually got a temporary place to live. Or apparently he's got a temporary place to live, and it's an RV.
Just a little update regarding my living situation. Unfortunately, I was unable to move into the home that I really, really wanted, and you guys know how much that meant to me because I get to be as close as I can be to my kids. But I did figure out another solution that is just temporary, but it's as best as I can do for now, and I'm happy with it. And as long as they're happy and I'm happy, that's all that matters. So this is what I did. I was able to get this new motorhome, and so I'll be living here, temporary, and they're right here.
I mean, I get the reasoning slightly, right? You want to be close to the kids, but that doesn't mean you have to park the RV outside the fucking driveway. You could go on like a different street at least, right? You don't have to be that close. He does go on and give a tour of the RV, and as you can imagine, it's like some fucking luxury, ridiculous RV that like 99% of people will never be able to go in.
So check it out. This is my living room right here. This is my living room. I just got, try to get a few accessories to make it feel like home. Here's my dining room table. Basically fits all of my kids, so it's perfect. Just got this TV in. As you can see, like, this is brand new. Like, tape is on here. Like, come here, show them.
Come here, show them. We could see the TV, mate. Now, again, there's a lot of people who are skeptical about this, right? Because the next day when Austin's posting his stories again, first of all, you can see the bed in the background and it still has, like, the plastic cover wrap on it. So did you really sleep on the bed wrapped in plastic? I would assume not. And also he goes on to say that he got a parking ticket, but in the same video says some of the most, like, bizarre things where it's like, right, I feel like you know what you're doing at this point.
Woke up this morning to a damn ticket. Fucking ticket literally at 7:13. They left this fucking ticket on my windshield saying that neighborhood watch alert. This area is for residents only, even though I used to live there.
Yeah, like, even though I used to live there, that's what he says, right? But I'm sure he is still on the tenancy, right? Or I don't know if they bought it or rented it. I don't know what the crack is, but I'm sure his name is still on the property. He then goes on to mention that he had to move the RV into, like, his neighbor's property, but says it's okay because he can still see Catherine's house through the trees.
Let me park, let me park in their property, and I'm, like, not too far from the house. Like, I can still see, like, through the tree a little bit. I can still see Catherine's house through the tree, so that makes me feel safe.
Like, come on, you know how that sounds, right? Like, I could be completely wrong, right? Maybe Austin Mcbroom really is like this, but to me, this seems like a bit of a ploy to get their Snapchat audience up, to rake in the money, and then maybe they'll do this big reveal where, like, they got back together, you know, they worked things out. Or maybe the divorce was real and Austin's just playing up to it on purpose, but I'd refuse to believe that this is really how he's acting, and if it is, I'm extremely worried. I mean, he's posting stories like this, saying, like, I got kicked out, where he's purposely, like, looking sad. This would clearly be like the last thing that he posted for a while on his story, which means it'd be the cover photo before people click on it. That's kind of like a technique people use on Snapchat. Like, he's clearly very aware of what he's doing in my eyes. He's trying to get the most people to click on it, right? He's got a picture outside an RV with like this letter that says, I got kicked out. People are going to see that and assume that Catherine's kicked him out. Therefore, it's going to get a bunch of views and a bunch of money. That's what I feel like is happening. I would love to know your thoughts down below in the comment section. And yeah, I'm going to leave the video there. So if you did enjoy, please leave a like down below, subscribe if you are new, and until the next one, I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, goodbye.